My friend Kane. This may seem fairly insignificant, but here we are in the arena. He has been at his home farm when he gets to the arena, bolting away, just in hand. They haven't gotten him to a point of undersaddle yet. And so one of my main focus is going to be on safety. So he has pawed a few times. You can see basically under his feet. It's kind of in the shadows. Maybe you can't see it. But I have immobile feet. He's probably going to walk away from me saying that. Nope. Back. A responsive horse who is not running away from his problems. Back to your spot. Good job, Kane. And I was able to get the length of I think it's a 15-foot lead rope away from him. So I'm about there right now. There's the end. I'm still, a few more feet. And him stay regulated. He's still a little energetically nervous. Like, there's still energy in this horse right now. He is still not 100% tension-free. The mouth, the lips, the eyes, the whole 9 yards, everything is kind of quivering, twitching. He is thinking about it. He sees my horse Bran right out there. He has not, knock on wood, again, attempted to leave. He has pawed a good bit to see. I think he thinks about rolling in the footing. But the head is well below the withers. I'm fine with him playing with this cone. Good. I'm just going to pick up this rope in case he does start to roll, so that way I can take it out of his way so he doesn't step on it and then make himself more unhappy. Again, pole below the withers. Happy with that. Mouth, bit of a hard line right now. That's okay. Eyes, still trying to figure out if he's safe over here. There was some stuff going on in my neighbor's field over there a moment ago. But if I ask him for his attention back, right here. Let's see his response pressure. Good, that was really good. I was just asking him to come back to the center. I ask them to keep their head and their nose in the middle of their body for the most part. I don't want them to the left, to the right. There you go. Good job, friend. Regulating. Every time his head drops, regulating. So we're just going to stay here for a little bit. I don't know how long. If I can get a video of him, if I can get him rolling, I would be really, really happy for that. I think he wants to because the footing is kind of coarse. He's been in like a field that's, I would say it's supposed to be grass, but it's kind of a dry lot. There's grass there, but it's February. There's not really grass. It's like that right now. So if he starts to roll and wants to really kind of shake off his stress, I'll be happy to let that happen. If not, I'm just going to kind of let him find a spot to hang out in here. I might move him a couple times so we can kind of find some regulation in a few different places. But I want him to feel content. Back. Good job. And responsive to pressure, which is what I like. So he's got, again, full slack of the rope. And we're still responding good. And we're still breathing. And we're not stressing about the environment that we're in. The mouth twitching is not mouth like anxiety mouth. We're definitely in processing mouth, but we're definitely in processing towards like the positive direction of like more towards relaxation than panic. But he's in a place with new smells, new horses, new sights, things he hasn't seen yet. And so getting him to stay under this threshold, south of, I would say, kind of a 6 out of 10 stress, in my opinion. Usually around a 6, you pretty much have to address the stressor. Or north of a 6, you definitely get a 7. Good job, friend. And so getting him to come in here and feel like this place is safe will enable us to come in here and do work later without him just associating this place as a stressful place. Oh, there's airplane ears. Good job. Okay, let's see if we can get those ears to come back again. I'm facing him, so I'm just turn my body away. Let's see if that one helps. And I'm just trying to breathe as slow as I can, get my heart rate pretty low. Let's see, I'm gonna look at my watch. Sorry if this gets a little, okay, so my heart rate's down to 99 right now, which, I'm moving around all day and stuff like that. So it's usually around like 110, 115 when I'm working. And then if I'm riding, it's like, up there pretty good. But really, I just want him to regulate himself in space and feel safe. Also, again, I feel like I want to say I am not using food rewards with this horse because I really want him to find this on his own. I want his confidence not to come from me, like, kind of coercing. That's not coercing, but like, sometimes I find food rewards can motivate horses to find food, not motivate horses to find answers. And so I want him to find answers, and I want him to find relaxation, and I want that relaxation to be something he can find without there being a food component to it. So I don't find that R+ is the right thing for this kind of problem. Good job. Again, I'm still, 4 feet away from him. Yeah, and now he's gonna get mouthy and start playing with the rope. There we go. That's a good yawn. That's a good yawn. That's not yours. It's not yours. Cool. I'm gonna move his feet, so we're gonna just have him kind of yo-yo game towards me. I'm gonna see if I can, so there's not much pressure on the rope, as you can see. I'm putting some tension. Good job, Kane. Ears below withers, pole below withers. Good job. Okay, come. And so one of the things that I use, I'll just give them a very simple pattern. Figure 8 is kind of my favorite go-to because it's something I don't have to think about when I'm doing it, but I have 2 cones. There's one here and one there, and I literally just walk a figure 8. And so right now he's just trying to find something to mouth at. I'm gonna just have him walk a figure 8 around me and around these cones. Good, get out. Just a smidge more out. Mobile feet. We haven't gotten super far into the finesse of groundwork, so he's not super languaged, I guess you could say. Good. And I'm gonna stay on his left eye at all times right now because I have not started the work on his right hand side because I really want, since he's a thoroughbred. Good job, King. Still head low below the withers. I'm about to trip on the rope because frankly I've got only slack. Good job. Good. I don't care that we're not beyond the cone. I care that we're relaxed and processing, and I can just ask him to stop. Let me see if I can get another good ground tie in here, and then so this is him not needing me, so I'm probably about twice as far as my rope is. I'm not going to let him step on it today. That's not a game that I need him to learn how today. I want that kind of pressure to not enter the equation. Sorry, friend, not your rope, my rope. I want him to actually process his emotions, not just like anxiety mouth them. There we go. Don't. Back. So I'm wagging my fingers for back. He'll get that. Yeah, friend. Cool. One more relaxation breath here. Not that he's tense, but just one more good one. And we're just gonna head back to his field. Hi. Yeah, can you just keep your nose in the middle for a minute? You just, nope, stay there. Okay. I know, Bran is over there, huh? Who is that guy? You guys will probably be friends. Or maybe not, he's kind of surly, but that's okay. Not my rope. Let go, thank you. Let go. Okay, so basically, again, I'm at the end of the rope right now. Like, we're literally, I don't know, 15 feet away. I'm going to walk him back to his field. I'm going to basically insist on good leash manners. That's what I call it. Good leading manners, really. And then as we get back there, anytime he crosses past my elbow, he gets asked to move backwards politely. It's not like a harsh correction or anything like that. But we're going to get started, and I'll head back.